Now, if you've never done camshaft bearings before, most camshaft bearings come in like a box like this here. If you open the box, most of the time there's going to be a little position 1, position 2, position 3 like diagram right here. And for my case, all mine are different for the most part. So each one goes into a different spot. So position 1 is position 1 right here in the front, and then that's near the timing chain cover. So position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way in the back. So we need to make sure we put them in the right spot. So we're going to go ahead and put number 5 in the back there. So let's get started on that. So I don't know about you guys, but I personally can't afford the camshaft bearing install tool. So I went on YouTube and researched a few ways that maybe possibly I can make one. And one YouTuber suggested this idea, and I really liked it, so I went ahead and made it. So it's an expansion plug. I have a 2-inch to 2 1/4 inch expansion plug here. It's picked up from a good site, a good auto parts store. And then I took an old socket, one that I didn't care about, and I welded it to it. But you're thinking, hey, well, how are you going to get it to tighten up? Well, before I welded it to it, I put a 1/4 inch drive socket that fit the nut in there to inside there. I can just weld this off or break the weld off after and get my socket back. But for the meantime, it's going to be a great way to be able to tighten this up. So that way, once I put the camshaft bearing on there, put it on just the right spot, and then I can just tighten it up. And then once I get it tight, and then I install it into the bearing hole, and then as you can see, it doesn't come off at all. And then I take my 1/4 inch drive ratchet in there and just put it in there, and then it slides right off. So this was my quick fix for a $200 tool for $5. Plus I got a welder, so it was beneficial for me. So this is my idea that I took off another YouTuber. So credits to him, but this is going to work great. So also this is a 1/2 inch drive. So similar to how I took the bearings out, I got to put the bearings back in a very similar way. So I went ahead and tested it real quick and make sure that everything's working okay. So I put 2 bearings in already. There's one, here's the other. And you can look down the oil gallery hole. Everything's lined up just fine. A little hard to see. There it is. Now I'm going to push that one in a little bit further. I can do that luckily with my tool that I have here. So we're going to go ahead and do number 3 right here. So I'm going to get set up and we'll start putting that baby in. So I got number 3 camshaft bearing here. I'm going to take it, put it on my tool. I'm going to just snug it up for now. Luckily with how this install tool is, it has a little bit of rubber all the way around the back edge that's smashed over. Now what we want to do on my Oldsmobile 350, I want to make sure that the oil hole is up top. So I'm going to drop this in here. Get it all lined up here. Take my 1/4 inch drive ratchet, and we're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Okay, it's nice and tight there on the camshaft bearing. And we're just going to go ahead and take this one out of here now. Take my 1/2 inch drive extensions, slide it in here. I'm just going to go ahead and line this up here. All right, now it's starting to go here. I'm going to zoom in on this. like we bottomed out here. So we'll just take that out without having to loosen it up. And it's going to look down the top here. Take this bearing out. You can actually see down here anyways. But there it is. You can see my finger go through there. We're all lined up. Oil's going to flow great. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these out. Hopefully this helped you out with your cam installation. But thanks for watching.